Welcome back everyone, and this time it is not about a UFC event. No, it is not. However, it is about a UFC fighter and what happened after a UFC event, at the end actually of a UFC event. This weekend it was UFC 289 and the main event was Amanda Nunes, the double champion in the women's bantamweight division and women's featherweight division, taking on Irene Aldana. She retained the titles by unanimous decision, and after that she decided in the post-fight interview to announce a retirement. Now, I understand why she did that. She left on top, but there are some points and questions that are now going to be asked and you might see. So first off, I will start personally with the trilogy fight with Juliana Pena not happening. As you know, in 2021, Juliana Pena upset Amanda Nunes and shocked the world by winning the title by submission. Then in the rematch, this time Amanda Nunes gained back a crown, and it was in 2022. So 2023 we were like, okay, trilogy fight, logic, but it didn't happen because Juliana got injured. So this is why Irene Aldana was a replacement and took the fight. So no trilogy. That's a shame. I would have liked a trilogy fight between these two. And speaking of a trilogy fight, there's another trilogy fight involving Amanda Nunes that I would have loved to see, and this is against Valentina Shevchenko. And why would have I loved to see this one? Well, they fought on two separate occasions, and Amanda Nunes won twice, but by very, very controversial decisions. And why it should have been a trilogy fight, the trilogy fight should have happened, it's because Valentina Shevchenko lost a flyweight title earlier this year. It was at UFC 285, so earlier this year, 3 months ago, I don't know. Well, at UFC 285. So in my mind I was like, okay, now she's free of the flyweight crown, she can try again at the bantamweight or at the featherweight, but I think it was a bantamweight. But the champ retired, Amanda Nunes retired, so no trilogy fight either. So two trilogy fights that are gonna be put to the bin. How could I say? Well, they're gonna stay in the past. They're not gonna happen. They are gone. The possibility of this happening are none right now since Amanda retired. So it's a shame, really. I would have loved to see, maybe not the two, but one of the two. Cause like when Juliana Pena got injured, I was thinking, okay, the trilogy fight is not gonna happen. Make another trilogy fight. Oh, who could we make a possible trilogy fight with? Amanda Nunes. Oh yes, the one excellent fighter, former champion that just lost her crown and actually can be a bantamweight. And that person was Valentina Shevchenko, but didn't happen. It was Irene Aldana, and you know the story. So yeah, no trilogy fight. The next 2 points are the same, and they're about the divisions. As you know, she was bantamweight champion and a featherweight champion. Now, for the bantamweight crown, I have no fear. I don't doubt that there's going to be replacement, a kind of new matchup to determine who's eligible to get the belt. But that is for the bantamweight division, because the bantamweight division is stacked. Now, for the featherweight division, the women's featherweight division, as you know, there are not there are no rankings put on the UFC website, yet there are ranked fighters. Because last time I checked, it was Norma Dumont taking on, I don't remember who, and she won. And she was like 11th, and her opponent was 15th. So, how they gonna do to have a new featherweight champion? In my opinion, it's not going to be like the bantamweight title. They might do a tournament, but that would be very, very great, but also very, very unrealistic. I'm sure they're not going to. I would love to. It would be very, very interesting to do a tournament for the title, because there are no rankings officially, and even if you have a women's featherweight bout matchup, there are no rankings in the website. So I don't know. That's so weird with the featherweight division. I guess we have to see. Like I said, lots of time we'll have to see, but they can do something like that. I only say it's unrealistic because it would take a lot of time. Because I don't see fighters have a first round of the tournament, then go straight up to the second round, and then go straight to the third and final round. You know, they can't. In my mind, they can't go to first round, then semi-finals, then finals, and the final will be for the belt. But they can't do that. So yeah, we'll have to see. I'm just kind of wondering, because I don't know a lot of featherweights, and since they are not ranked, and the women's featherweight division is kind of put in last position, you know, that there are not of women's featherweight division fights in the UFC, so they kind of forgotten. So I'm like, yeah, could be interesting to see who's gonna be the champion. But besides all of this point, I think it's great that she retired, because yeah, that's the main part of the thing. Amanda Nunes retired on top, not undefeated, etc. Yeah, she was submitted. Yeah, okay, if you want, double champion. There are not a lot of double champion in the UFC, and I mean double champion. She defended both her belts. Even if the last time she defended the featherweight belt was a long time ago, like 2 or 3 years now. She defended the belts. It's not like someone who just win the belt and, oh, I'm going to do something else in another division. Oh, I win the belt. Oh, but I forgot about the other one. No, she defended both belts. So for that, she's the greatest of all time. Maybe only the women's female MMA, call it whatever you want. She's the best only in that, but she did better to this sport in terms of accomplishments than the male and all the current UFC fighters. Just accomplishments, having 2 belts, defending the belts, losing them but regaining them, and successful defenses. And that's it, and prestigious fights. And so many opponents. I spoke about Juliana Pena. Juliana Pena is one of the top. Valentina Shevchenko is one of the top. And there are others that I didn't talk about. So yeah. And final word, I would say congratulations to Nunes to have this spirit until the end, to end on a victory, on a win, to go out on a win. And it's not like I don't think she's going to be I don't know. She's too old to fight the rabbit. I don't see her going to another MMA promotion. I think she really retired from MMA. She's not going to go like boxing or extra. Maybe she's going to train people now, or just take time for her, because defending both belts takes a lot of time. And even if she had one belt, that to the champion, at the moment you're a champion, you have to prepare for anyone, because anyone and everyone is coming at you. And that's it. That's just a fact. So congratulations to her. Hope it's for the better. And I'll end it here. So see you next time. Bye.